Hi there. In that video, I would like to talk about the, let's say, military equipment of the second army in the world. What about exactly that point? This is named village Dmitrovka, and this is the place 2 kilometers far away from my parent house. Behind me, as you could see, this is the Russian military equipment. I'm not a military expert to call this equipment in the right way. So if you know how that calls, so please text me in the comments below. And if I'll have the mistake, so sorry. As you could see, here we counted 4 tanks and 4 infantry fighting vehicles. The last fight, that was exactly here. As you could see, some hidden on the road, some hidden behind. That was crazy. Also, you could ask, why do I think that this is not Ukrainian but Russian? So here's the answer. You could see the fuel tank and you can see the letter V. That's letters which you also know that Russian military forces, they are using these letters. Do you see that tree? You think that tree came from that forest? Or it was broken on road up there? No, this is the standard completion of Russian tanks. Guys, this is the standard. That's the second army in the world called. Do you know why it's needed? That's needed if the tank will stack in some clay or some watery ground or something. That's the stick to put under the wheels to help this tank go out. That's shit using on every tracked vehicle in the forces. Any. This is the standard. They lazy to add some innovation. They use the technology which came from the Second World War. I would like to say a couple words about this engine, about this tank. For example, American tank Abrams, they start to use in 1981 and created years before. And that tank had a turbojet engine. And this engine has a 4-stroke V12 engine and also has an interval of 60 degrees, therefore it's a diesel engine. Do you hear anything about the tank from the Second World War named T-34 from USSR? I'll tell. That engine from that age, that vehicle called V2, and it's used for all tanks in USSR. This engine has developed in Kharkov, as I remember, in the end of 1930. Maybe Russia has some more modern technique or engines or whatever it calls, but unfortunately, we couldn't see it here. So they are using old technologies, old strategy, old tactic, and after all that they wonder why they're losing this war in Ukraine? We found the tank and its engine was broken by explosion. We're hoping that after the war ends, we will get permission to get these pieces or to get this engine and film coolest video ever about that engine. By the way, in Russia, they still working on this engine somewhere, somehow. I have no idea, but I'm hope that it will end soon. When I saw that place, the first what I thought, this is the barbecue place. It looks like, right? But no, it's not a barbecue. The thing calling the radiator or the thing that helped to cool down the engine. This place is so unprotected and easily could be shooted and easily the tank could be stopped. So here is you could see Russian protection shells as the paper. So look at this work. So to prove my word about the stick, you could see here another one that burned. It's also the same shit as you saw before. In case you're wondering why the lady in dress could operate such information about the engine, where it's created or how it's used before. I have a husband who's instructed me, and he sharing his knowledge with me about the engine, and because he is the professional in this field, and about all these matters, all these irons and etc. So, and thanks for him. So after all this short story, now could you understand why Russian military forces will lose and why we are not afraid of this shit and these clowns who came here and make looks like that they are gods in the world? They are not. They are losers. They are failures. So glory to Ukraine, glory to all world except Russia.